There's a reason I love hackathons so much. The people I meet at hackathons are some of the smartest people I know, and they actually want to work on a project with me, unlike my classmates. I've made it my 2025 goal to win at least one hackathon, and to win a hackathon, you have to participate in a hackathon. So anyway, welcome to Viking Hacks 2025. Check-in closes in 10 minutes. Oh my god, focus. Opening ceremony is starting.
Hello everyone. How's everyone doing today? Sounds great. Anyways, hello everyone. I'm happy to have you all here. This is the second year I'm hosting Viking Hacks, and it's so great to see every year we have more people, we have better projects, we have more sponsors. I'm so excited to see everyone that's come out today. Thank you for spending our Saturday with us.
Okay, our team hosting this hackathon this year is Manit, me, Kelly, Bernor, Anna, Amon, Vikram, Tor, Max, Nidhi, and Om.
Okay, and we'd like to say thank you to our sponsors because without them it'd be very, very hard to pull off like an event of such a big size. So especially thank you to San Francisco Bay University, LaunchX, and Palo Alto Networks for being some of our top monetary sponsors.
And just as a whole, I'd like to actually ask you to give yourselves a round of applause for being here today, coming out on a Saturday morning. Thank you all.
We have more sponsor talking here. I'll probably just leave some links in the description if you want to check them out, but I usually skip these parts of the hackathon because it's just promotions and stuff, and there's not really a lot of stuff to talk about.
So check-in opened at 7:30 a.m. and it's closed at 8:30 a.m. Alright, so at 9 a.m. You should be finalizing your teams and your project ideas. At 12:30 p.m. we'll start lunch service. And at 4 p.m. project submission support begins, so if you need any help with submitting on Markup or any other questions related to that, we'll help you. And at 6 p.m. that's when all projects are officially due and they must be submitted to Markup. And then the judges will review submitted projects officially at 6:30 p.m. Yeah, and 6:30 p.m. Judging officially starts, and the judges will begin the evaluation for all your projects. And at 8 p.m. judging ends, and at 8:30 p.m. 30 minutes later, the winners will be announced.
Okay, so now we're going to release our project tracks, which is basically what everyone's here for. So our first one will be educational technology. So basically anything that helps improve like people's learning experience or like enhances educational experience for students, college students, like educators, anything. So that's track one. Okay, our second track is going to be health and wellness. So this is basically to like bring positive user impact to like healthcare systems or just like promote healthy lifestyle. So like think mental health, physical health, etc. And the last track, as you may have already known, we have like a low to no code section of our hackathon. So if you're kind of a beginner to coding, all of our organizers are here to help you, but also it focuses more on like idea execution over technical complexity. So if you want, you can make like a Figma mock-up of what you would want to create as well.
Our projects, as we said before, are due at 6 p.m. So no more working on your projects beyond that. We want you to submit the projects. All the instructions are going to be at vikinghacks.com/live. So just remember that link. Our live site is going to be up throughout the entire day, and it's going to have detailed instructions for project submission, that sort of thing. So if you do have any questions, consult that site first. But our organizer team is here to support you at any time if you need any help at all. Again, 3 tracks. Get to work. 6 p.m. the projects are due. Thank you.
Question is educational tech or health and well-being. Yeah, I think we have a lot more options with educational. Yeah, we need ideas. Does anyone have ideas? Educational even. What are some educational things then? Yeah, or maybe something that like you can like input your like some things you did and it would automatically write a resume for you. That we could try to do that. I think it would be a good idea. I'm just not sure about implementation because I don't know how to do that. Oh, I have an idea. This is something I've wanted to do for a while. It's one where you automatically it's one where you like enter like some things that you need, like some homeworks or some things you have to do, and like it automatically makes a schedule for you based on the things you input. So this whiteboard, we can figure out a layout on here for what we want to do.
Okay.
I'm not very good at graphic design, so if you two can help me, that would be nice. So then we can do something like
Hello? Alright, so we had a couple of prizes just confirmed. So last introduction before I let you guys work. The reason why a lot of you guys might have pulled up here is the $1,500 LaunchX scholarship. So in case you don't know, LaunchX is an entrepreneurial focused kind of program. You have to apply these, get accepted. One of our organizers, Eric, has participated in the program. So you can ask more questions about LaunchX if you have any. But LaunchX is offering a scholarship to the project that demonstrates the most entrepreneurial qualities, essentially the most startup viable product. So the product where I could take your project and build it into a company and get seed funding starting, say, next week.
And lastly, the prize that I'm most excited about is the Sony headphones. We just had the $200 headphones come in, and the prize overall that gets first place, each member on the team will get these Sony headphones. So these are the first place prize overall, and get hyped for this one.
there were a total of 5 people on our team for this hackathon. You can see right here, me and 2 other team members were doing the mock-up design, and when the other 2 team members were setting up the back end. Maybe we can have like an icon we can set for each class. Yeah, our algorithm should like include a bunch of like take like all the parameters and like calculate something. Any longtime viewer of mine would know that I always copy at least one thing from Tetrio, and in this case it was the warning icons, which are just the wind up icons. Yep, I think that's good for now. 16 icons and 6 backgrounds. Yeah, so then these are the backgrounds, which they're quite basic right now, but basically like I'm thinking you can put an icon over a background. Yes, there is a lot. It's kind of needed though. Yeah, I think I might set up the algorithm right now. Wait, are you doing the algorithm right now, or are you doing something else? Oh, I'll work on the algorithm then, because this is something I have a little bit of experience with.
Alright, so the algorithm's going to give us like a specific time to do all of this?
The algorithm will give you like a full schedule once I'm done with it. Oh, it's 12 already. Wow. Let me check. We have 6 hours, yeah. I'm almost done with the algorithm, though. Okay, are we, mostly done with the, mock-up now? Okay, yeah, it seems like this is done now. So it should just be down to implementation. So our table just got called to get lunch. So let's see.
Sorry. Okay, here. There's actually no way both of you guys are on pasta right now.
I am recording.
Oh, aw. Hi. Hi. You like pasta?
Gotta get the chips. At this point, we had pretty much finished the mock-up. I had refined the algorithm a bit, and I was trying to get the matplotlib to draw some charts, but it wasn't working. Okay, I think I have all of the graphics done now. I can send you the zip file now. Yeah, it's a small enough file that I can probably just put it in the GitHub. Yeah, I'll do that. Like, I'm trying to get this thing to optimize by, like, I'm trying to get, like, one optimized by time and one optimized by efficiency algorithm, and they're both not very good. Optimized by efficiency, I have it, like, I'm trying to get it better optimized by time. Oh no, I have two I's here, so I need to make this a J. Oh, so I don't do the thing. Oopsie.
How many codes did you do?
Huh?
How many codes
This
did
is
you
my second one.
Oh, crap.
Last time, 2 weeks ago, when I went to Maker Hacks, the overnight hackathon, I drank like 7 Pepsis.
That's like definitely not good for
Yeah. I think I'm gonna start working on a promotional video. I am so glad I did this because it made our presentation stand out a lot more compared to the others that had either only a live demo or only slides. And by the way, all of this YouTubing is on topic. I was looking for background music. Yeah, kind of. Like, I like, one of the things that it has a function where you can, like, if you input all the tasks, you can like have it generate a schedule for you based off of like what time windows you have. So for example, if you look at my algorithm I have right here, so I have a day where I have a 65-minute time window and a 120-minute time window, and then there's all these tasks I have to do here, and I'm testing like 3 different algorithms. This first one tries to like maximize the number of tasks it can fit into one day, so it gives me this order. And then the second one the second one and third one are both like try to maximize the efficiency, and so they give me a slightly different one that doesn't fit all of them.
Okay, that looks super cool. Keep up the great work.
We have, I think, 3 hours left. I did upload this as a separate video to my channel, but I think it's just too good to not show you.
Every single day, 80 to 90% of all students worldwide suffer from procrastination, and only 14% of students are confident in their time management skills. In a world where high-level universities are the most selective they have ever been, having a well-organized and balanced schedule is critical to student success. Introducing Focus Planner, a new powerful all-in-one planner that you can customize with your own classes and assignments. Using a powerful algorithm that looks at due dates, point values, and your grades, it generates you a fully personalized schedule based off your schedule and workload. It automatically flags late or high-score assignments as important and reminds you when you don't complete them, and can be fully customized to your preferences. Transform your workflow today with Focus Planner.
Left. Our slides are done now, and then video has also been done for a while. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hopefully all your code bases are uploaded to Barshop now.
So there's 35 submissions. So assuming it's split evenly, which it's not, but assuming it is, that means there's going to be 12 in our section, and we're eligible for 3 prizes. So we have a 1 in 4 chance of winning something. I mean, that's assuming everyone's project is exactly the same as ours. which it's not. Ours is better. T equals 87. Thing is a no, it's not. Alright, just save that.
Every single day.
Alright. Alright, you got the slides? Ask you questions for 2 minutes? Oh, that's good. We can do live demo then.
Okay, we're gonna actually present names in the correct order.
Yeah, we present. Okay, so we stand in order then. So, hello, I'm Alex. I'm okay. All right, and this is our project, the Focus Planner. The presentation phase could be a whole video by itself, which is why I'll be uploading just the presentations to my second channel, Alex Lee Off Topic.
So at this point, you all should have been judged once. The entire point of this judging system is to make sure you get judged another time, so we get multiple sets of eyes on your project. So you're not done presenting. One more group of judges, one more judge will come to you guys. Make sure you're aware of that and be ready to present as the first time. We want you guys to do well with both judges if you want to consider moving on to the next round. So treat everyone, treat the next exactly everything to the first judge.
I want to make sure the video is preloaded because that's a problem we had last time. The video took several. Okay, why is my mouse being weird? Wait, actually, you know what? What if we have the slideshow on one of those? What if we have the slideshow here and then he can just have the video preloaded on his? So, I'm Alex. I'm Vishwa.
And I'm here.
And this is our project, the Focus Planner.
Oh, so when you were referring to the knapsack analogy, and you said you have different factors that are going into this. What are the factors that are influencing the weight? So the number of points is one of them.
So the number of points, one of them is the amount of time you have to do it, like the amount of time until the due date.
Okay.
Or if an assignment is late, it also weights that higher.
I see.
There's also like your grade in that class. If your grade is quite low in that class, it'll increase the priority of the assignments in that class. And also the amount of time it takes to do it, because some things it might take like 5 minutes to do, some might take an hour.
Okay, so there's a little tension in the room, right? Because the judges are making their final deliberations. We have a lot of awards to give out, so don't worry if you're not in like the running for like the grand prize or the top two, because we have awards for top two of each track, as well as special scholarships from our sponsors, like the LaunchX $1,500 scholarship. I guess as we wait for the judges to finish up, definitely today we saw so many incredible projects. Definitely there's a trend, like the use of AI, as we see, like not in just the world, but even in our hackathon today, is getting very popular. We've seen a lot of cool AI projects. And I would just like to thank everyone for spending their Saturday with us. I know a lot of you guys traveled, so I know like some people came from Foothill, from other school districts. So we really appreciate you spending, a full day of your long weekend here to like innovate and like build projects with us and just like keep hiking fast going. If you guys didn't catch this at the opening ceremony, the first prize overall will be Sony headphones for everyone in your winning team. So thank you so much, SFU, for that. Yes, thank you to Panda Express. We went there yesterday. I have the receipt for $650 for dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. even though on the internet you may see that computer science is cooked and the job market is bad, you're not going to get a job, I think like with the innovation we've seen here today, I don't think any of you guys should be really worried going into this field or anything tech related. There's just by walking around, I think I went to every single table today to learn about whether it was like in the early stages of your plan or the later stages or helping you debug with like 1 hour left. I hope that you guys know that you're super capable and you shouldn't be worried at all going to this field. If you continue I don't know, it's just so inspiring to see like the motivation you guys have and like the grit you guys have to keep going, even though like TypeScript gives you like the 50th error of the night. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, wait, actually I'm back. Okay, does anyone want to share their favorite moment from today? Or their biggest struggle? Oh yes, in the back.
Debugging code.
True! Okay, how about we hear from our team who brought their own PC and 3D printer?
I think my favorite moment is when you vlog or you include our project in your vlog. Yeah.
Tyler, what was your most memorable moment from today?
My most memorable moment was debugging also. Yeah, my TypeScript, it just didn't work for like almost 2 hours straight. Yeah, but I got it working.
Who helped you with the debug?
Kelly Gia.
Cool. True. Yes, it's me. Okay. Were you guys the ones who pushed the OpenAI API keys to a public GitHub repository? No, it's a joke. It's a joke. And okay, finally, judging is like basically done, right? So now I'm going to share my most memorable moments from today to like wrap things up. Okay, I have a lot, but I think one of my most memorable ones was like, at first I was like feeling a little tired, right? Because I went to sleep at 1 a.m. and I got here around like 7 a.m. And I was really tired, but like I started walking around to like get to know everyone's projects and just like listen. And this has to do with the fact that I think you guys are not cooked in this job market, because listening to you guys just brainstorm and talk about your ideas like inspires me so much. Because as a second semester senior, I'm a little bit like locked out. Okay, I'm like a little bit lazier now, and I'm just like tired all the time. But like listening to you guys do this makes me want to build my own project tonight, which I might, and I'll update you guys on the Viking Hacks Instagram if I do. But I don't know, just walking around hearing you guys, like it's so early, you guys are so tired. I saw one table with like 5 cans of Coke for the caffeine, I'm assuming. Yeah, the middle one right there. But I hope that you guys had a great time. I think that was my most memorable like time, but I enjoyed all of today. Good? You know, like we're interested in going to CS. We don't really, I feel like the school curriculum kind of stops at APCSA, so there's not really much like room for development there. So either you seek out side projects yourself, or you join like the online hackathon that's like pretty stuffed, like 30 participants, it's 48 hours and everyone cheats. So we really wanted to do just like an in-person thing at our school. Also, it's like, I don't know, like leaving our mark before we graduate. So that's how we started it last year. So this year is our second year. We definitely learned a lot more sponsors, monetary sponsors, so we don't have to like go scraping around for money again. And yeah, I'm really proud of what is.
And now we get to the part that everybody was waiting for. We have our results from the rest of this lecture.
Okay guys, sorry I had to stop for like 20 minutes, but we finally have our awards, so let's get into it.
All right, so that brings us to the beginning of our closing ceremony, so let's just get started.
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for the team. We have a bunch of organizers here, and thank you to all of them for staying with the judges, looking at all their projects. Everyone got help with debugging, and the whole event would have been possible without all of our helpful organizers.
So yeah, we want to thank all of our judges from Arjun, Divyang, Atharva, Mittal, Jonathan, Andrew, Dr. Ptolemy, Lisa, Ms. Agrawal, Judge, Mamta, and Kevin. We thank you all so much for your support and helping us get through presentation. Thank you so much.
So as we saw, it took us over an hour to look at all your projects and see who the winners are. So I'm just letting you know it was a very hard decision, and now it's the 11th.
There were a total of 5 prizes that my team was eligible to win in this hackathon, including some really cool things, like a $1,500 scholarship to an internship or $400 headphones.
Alright, the first award we have for you guys is the SFBU Momentum Award. And so this was the award dedicated to the project with the most community impact. Without further ado, the winner of this award is, drumroll please. EduSketch AI by Pranay Vishinalan, Horn Gang, and Dale Lamont. Please come up to accept the prize. So while everyone's picking up and we're wrapping down the event, come to the booth on the left and we'll get you guys a
Well, I guess that's a prize that we didn't win. But going around, this was one of the most impressive projects that I had seen so far. So that just means we have less competition for the other prizes.
Alright, for the next one, please. Alright, for second place is Ed Tech. I actually saw this presentation myself. It's called Presentation Station.
So maybe we didn't win second place, but the real prizes were what's coming up next. First place, the grand prize, and the LaunchX scholarship.
Also first place, drumroll please, for education technology. So first place, Focus Planner.
Oh my god, wait, that's us! Yes! Yes!
If you told me a year ago who was busy being bullied by his classmates that I was going to win a hackathon someday, I probably wouldn't have believed it, but here I am. It feels so good to be on the other end of the stage and to finally play Kamo King's Morning Sun in my vlog. I don't want to take away from anyone else's achievement, so here's the rest of the award ceremony.
Alright, so for our next track, it was the health and wellness track. Second place in our health and wellness category we have AI Oral Health by Aryan and Akbar. And then finally, our first place in health and wellness, drumroll please everyone. MedX by Sabir over there.
Alright, if you didn't receive an award yet, don't worry, because that just means you're in the running for our grand awards, okay? Our top 2 grand prizes, so yeah.
So this next award is a scholarship. It's a $1,500 scholarship to an entrepreneurship summer camp. One of our founders, Eric Land, actually went to the summer camp, and so we were able to get a $1,500 scholarship towards this summer camp. So drumroll please for who's going to be winning this scholarship. This one's going to... Okay, this one. Those Watch MVP, Aryan Singh. So you're going to be winning this one right here. Now for our last track, Low to No Code, there was one team that stood out, and that team, Vocalizer. So yeah, come up, get your prize, and come up on stage.
Alright, now we're moving on to our last group of the day, the overall grand prize awards. So let's do a drum roll for...
First place for the overall Viking Hacks 2025 goes to, drumroll please! Diet Player by Justway today, please come up. Congratulations.
Not only does he win the honor of being the Viking Hacks 2025 sole winner overall grand prize, he also wins Sony headphones. Yay!
Alright, so that concludes our award ceremony for Viking Hacks 2025. Thank you all so much for coming out. We know you spent an entire day with us. Thank you again to all the people who made this possible. And in case you didn't win anything, but you still came out, you competed, you tried your best, that is a great accomplishment in and of itself. You can take a lot of these learnings to future hackathons, to Viking Hacks 2026. And so a lot of stuff in the future, good things await you all. Again, once again, thank you all for coming out, and good night.
again, thank you so much for spending the Saturday with me. I've been up since 5 a.m., so I look forward to getting some more sleep. But yeah, thank you everyone.